You know, we hear the term two-tier justice a lot these days, and Australia, like the rest of the Western world, is suffering from an ideological rot of its institutions. One of those institutions being the court system, and the very obvious bias that is shown towards immigrants who commit crimes. David Rayan, an Indian IT worker, not only avoided jail, but avoided deportation after assaulting 17 women in Melbourne. What's particularly egregious about this case is the fact that a tribunal found that his 3-year-old daughter was the reason why he shouldn't be deported, yet he can't even see her. And for those who are thinking, yeah, Celine, but that's just one example, I can assure you, it's not. This one here avoids deportation. An Indian sex offender who exposed himself to teenage girls. No deportation. Indian driver avoids deportation. Have a go at this one. Apex gang member who was spared deportation avoids jail over hammer rampage. He carjacked someone, and the attack was so violent that the victim took their own life. Yet Magistrate Abigail Birchall said that she took into account that immigration detention is supposedly torture. Who gives a shit? He ended up getting a 2-year community corrections order after the court heard that he faced daily racism. What bullshit. The race card has become a literal get out of jail free card, or a stay in the country card. Another one here, crazed African shot by police in Melbourne was spared deportation. Just in case you missed what that fella did, he charged at police with a metal pole. Violent Papua New Guinean criminal walk free. He choked his girlfriend unconscious. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, for the very few ones that do get deported, they get to stay in 5-star hotels. Now, after seeing all of that, I want you to look at this one. This fella was deported before he even faced court for hurty words, for an ex-post. And look, despite what you think of the NSN, I understand they're a very polarising group. Despite what you think of them, the fact that Joel Davis has been sitting in a cell for months now over a post on Telegram is ridiculous. And they had one of their other members deported back to South Africa for engaging in a legal protest. I believe they raided his house at like 4 o'clock in the morning when his missus had just given birth. You compare that to these other stories that I told you, and there's a very clear bias here. This is not me saying I support the NSN, please don't come after me. I'm just looking at these situations objectively, and there's a very clear distinction between how one side is treated and the other side. Now, our immigration minister is Tony Burke. You know, the fella that banned Candace Owens, the lady that sits behind a laptop because she's too dangerous, yet he'll willingly let violent thugs roam our streets. Why do you think that is? Well, educated guess, but let's have a look at Tony Burke's electorate, Watson. Let's have a look at the suburbs that come under Watson. Well, if you know anything about these suburbs, they're pretty ethnically diverse. I'll just say that. It would be hilarious if it wasn't for the people getting hurt, and the people that will continue to be hurt. So when I and many other people call for mass deportations, let's start with this lot.